Hello, I am Ruhi and I'm a lifestyle and fashion influencer. I'm very much into fashion and living a healthy lifestyle. Living a healthy lifestyle to me means eating healthy, working out, as well as taking care of your skin and body. My vision is a healthy life for every teenage soul. The main problem I'm focusing on is fast fashion. Some of the issues the workers face are overcrowding in factories where our clothes come from, as well as low pay and poor working conditions. I read an article about the clothing factory in Bangladesh having a fire, but since it was overcrowded, many people could not survive. Sorry. Did you know that the fashion industry is the second largest polluting industry? One of the most shocking things about the fast fashion industry is child labor that it engages. Many people I know are not aware of fast fashion. So, my solution is to raise awareness about where our clothes come from. I plan to ask companies in the health industry for some of their products to endorse on my social media platform, which is Instagram. I will focus on supporting local businesses in Singapore as much as possible. So far, I have supported OYO Beauty and a few jewelry companies. I will be targeting teenagers and young adults. The reason why I am targeting these two age groups is because I can influence them since I'm in the same age group as them. I believe that the changes in their mindsets will have a ripple effect down the road, as the younger generations will soon take over the previous ones. A few things I will do in order to earn money is doing a one-on-one paid consultant session, talking and helping clients with picking out clothes and matching them for different occasions, or helping clients with healthy eating, which includes menu planning as well as organizing workouts for them, as well as affiliate marketing. That's where I advertise companies' products and earn commission for every product I sell, as well as selling my own merchandise. Did you know that almost 85% of textiles end up in landfills where it could take up to 200 years for materials to decompose? There are 5,000 factories in Bangladesh producing for non-local brands, and 80% are women workers, working for 10 to 18 hours a day. I've been taking time to design merchandise that not only has sustainable packaging, but sustainable manufacturing. I've been getting many collaboration requests from different companies. I've been using Instagram as my main platform. So if you want to email me for any questions that you have after my presentation, that's my home email down here. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll be open to any questions.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ruhi. We often hear a lot of stuff about sustainable clothing, but using your social media presence is a different way of trying to approach the problem. So I'm intrigued to what our judges might have to ask you here.
Hi, Ruhi. One of the thoughts I always have when we think about the fashion industry and whether it's fashion, how are you going to control your inventory? Because it seems to me, and I'm definitely not fashionable. Yeah. So one of the things that always interests me is, like I say, this inventory problem. So in my head, it seems to be that one of the reasons so much fashion ends up in landfill is that fashion shops always seem to have much, much more stuff than they can ever possibly sell in any season. So how are you going to make sure that you control your inventory so you're not continually overstocked and then having to discount or get rid of out-of-date stock?
Yeah, so once I share my products on Instagram, I will be using my Instagram shop to sell my products, but I'm gonna ask people to pre-order the merchandise so that I don't have way too many at home and just stocked up when no one's buying anything. So I'm gonna ask them to pre-order a month or two in advance.
Okay.
Ruhi, I just wanted to ask, so you're promoting both the consultancy as well as your own product.
Yeah.
Do you think potential clients might think that's a possible conflict of interest?
I think that the both of them together would be good because my products is just like to pre-order, but the one-on-one consultant sessions is like they pick a time, whatever day, and then I help them with what they're doing. So I don't think it would clash that much because it's one, which is merchandise and pre-ordering, and one which is a one-to-one session.
A question around, I mean, do you foresee a rental model solving this problem better than a transactional buy and sell model?
Could you repeat that one more time? Sorry.
Yeah. So what's your thought on, allowing people to rent clothes, rent fashion as opposed to purchasing, use and throw rather than rent and kind of return? Do you see a possibility of that working out?
Yeah, I think that would also be good, but a lot of people that I know, especially like my family and friends that I've talked to about renting out clothes, they don't know how well it's been washed or how well it's been handled by another person. So they might not want to do that initially, but I can definitely tell people and encourage them to do that if I think that's a possibility in my business.
Thank you.
How do you do your research on the? Oh, sorry, Debbie. How do you do your research on this, Ruhi? I mean, they're kind of good guys and bad guys in this world, it seems, and you're directing or looking to direct your clients towards those who are producing in an ethical manner. So, how do you know? What's your research? What's your source of information?
Yeah, so I've been reading off Business Times and Financial Times, Straight Times, all about these fast fashion companies like Zara, IKEA, H&M, Forever 21, and I've no one really knows about that, and I didn't know about that after I researched that Zara is a fast fashion company. Not many people realize that, so those are my main sources that I've looked at. Basically news outlets and BBC, CNN.
Yeah.
Ruhi, quick question for you. I think one of the things I was most impressed with you is the way that you were able to collaborate with brands that are already very well established.
Yeah.
Like Calvin Klein or Kylie Jenner's company. And so my question to you is, what strategy did you take in that? And what were your learnings in that?
Yeah, so all I had to do really was post a picture, use hashtags, and then if they liked that, they would ask me for a collaboration. But the one thing I learned with all of this is a lot of companies are not as reliable, even though they have the following, even though people buy from them, they're not reliable. Like I ordered from one company, but I ordered that 3 months ago and it still says ordered, so it hasn't been shipped yet. So those are the few things that I've realized, that most companies are not that reliable. So you just have to dig deeper and learn about them.
Two more quick questions. What is the relationship you want to establish with your customer when you launch this? And the second question is, your target market from 13 to 25. I actually am no longer part of that target market, 28 almost. Is there a possibility to extend that target market because the older years are going to have more disposable income to purchase your product?
Yeah, so I think that for the first question, I would like to get to know all my clients face to face and get to know them well enough so I know how their lifestyle is and how I can help them in whatever way. But for the second question, I would most definitely want to increase maybe to 13 to 30 so that people in that age group as well can have whatever they like. But the reason why I was doing 13 to 25 was because I know kind of where their mindset is, especially because I've been asking a lot of questions on my Instagram. So I think the 13 to 25 age group, I know what they're looking at for the future and for themselves.